Hi everyone and welcome back. I'm Miss Esper and today for you guys I have a romantic gardens build. Now I know the romantic gardens build stuff has been out forever and a day and everything is all about the city life at the moment. However, I was inspired by the romantic festivals held in the fashion district of the city, whose name I can't remember right now. Um so I decided, you know what? I wasn't making videos when the romantic garden stuff came out, and I'm making videos now. So now I'm gonna do one of these because no one else is doing it right now, despite probably because everyone else has already done it. So yeah, I've made a romantic gardens, and there's a wedding arch and everything here because if you don't have a wedding arch and a romantic garden, you're kind of not doing it right. Anyway, so what I did was I had coming into this build, I had no idea what I was doing. So I was like, romantic garden, fountain goes in a romantic garden. Good, let's put one of those down. And I was like, piano, totally gotta have a piano near the fountain. And then I was like, no, what else? Oh yeah, chairs. Chairs are good. Let's have chairs. So that's pretty much how my thought process went for the entire video. Like, just trying to associate what things with each other. So yeah, that's how that went. With this video, I tried to not drastically move the camera around a lot. I had a comment from my friend in my other videos saying that when I move the camera around a lot, which I know I do, it becomes really distracting and it's hard to look at the screen because it can make you feel dizzy, and I was like, that's some pretty solid advice. So I try to be really careful about how frequently I move the camera around and stuff like that. So I hope you guys notice a marked difference in the camera work this time. Um, I am recording with my phone this time, so that's new. I decided to forgo the two laptop process because the second laptop I was using just couldn't seem to quite get the sound right. Granted, at this stage, I don't even know if the sound from my phone is going to be much better, but we're going to find out because when I was listening to it back on my phone, it was quite loud and I could hear myself, so that's always a bonus. It's not a good thing when you can't hear yourself in your video, um, because you don't know if you sound good or bad. So I put in some of these arches. In retrospect, I feel like I should have used the first version. I feel like it would have fit a little bit better, but what's done is done. I have these darker grey ones now, and I suppose they're not so bad. They add like a nice little color difference, and when you put in all the flowers and everything, it's barely even noticeable. So it just looks that way now because there's only really a few things there. I love this copy tool. It's the best tool they've ever put in a Sims game. And that's not a lie. That's 100% truth from my mind. So I put the little gazebos on each of the corners. Um, I do this because I think of romantic gardens, I think of gazebos, and you want some places to sit that are under the covers. In this gazebo over here, I put it's like a busking platform area, and it's got like an amplifier and stuff, and your Sims who play guitar and violin can use it to do their busking. I was like, you know what, that's actually pretty cool. You could serenade your lover from it and stuff like that. I was like, that's not so bad. Um, I put some pools behind the gazebos just because I feel like it looks nice. And it's all about looking nice. You got to look nice for things. Um, yeah, it doesn't look terrible. So that's a good idea. Um, and it helps it have like a more finished look. Usually I'd use rocks to outline the pathways, but I was like, I do that all the time. People may not have seen me do it yet on my videos, but I do it all the time. So I want to stay away from the rocky formations of the previous two videos that I did and stuff like that. So I think I only use a few rocks here and there, and I think there's like one tiny rock wall that's not layered or anything. It's just to separate the eating area a little bit from the garden. and provide a place for you to put your cups down and stuff. Oh, there it is, the busking station. I tried to use the pretty one, and I was like, does it come in white? It needs to be white, but it didn't come in white, so it's all right. It's all right. The black is very sleek and lovely looking. Let's see. Yeah, just adding more flowers. I try to use the same few flowers repetitively just for I don't like to use too many different kinds of flowers. I think I said this in my last video, but I made it sound like I meant that all my builds look the same. So that didn't come out quite right when I was saying it before. So I'll say it again. Anyway, um, copy and paste, copy and paste. I love it. And I actually managed to get both fountains this time in the copy and paste. I believe I put one more fountain in, but not fountain. Oh my gosh. I put one more gazebo in between the two and forward a bit, just here. The reason I do that is because that's where I'm going to put the wedding arch, and behind it is a pool with a couple of fountains in the back of it, because it was actually inspired by my friend's roleplay a little bit. She has this community where when they get married, the couple walk into water together, and yeah, so I was inspired by that. So yeah, there you go. Fun fact: I roleplay. Not too often, and usually only with like one person. So my sister's awesome. So yeah, continuing the pathway. At one point, I'm looking at this pathway from the other side, and I'm like, it looks like an octopus. Just a little bit. When I put the table and chairs in, you'll see it. I moved the piano to near the arch because I'm like, when you get married, it's nice to get married to piano music. So let's just move that there. So yeah, when I'm here, I've put this table and I'm about to do some more terrain paint underneath it just to give it, a nice pathway to the table, like the little picnic area. But it it makes it look like an octopus. I didn't realize that. There it is. It's an octopus now. Sorry I cut out that terrain painting. I didn't realize I'd done that. Um, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. Because I was trying to edit out when I was moving the screen around too much. I guess I must have cut out a few bits and pieces, but hopefully you'll forgive me. It's a short video. It probably would have been a lot longer if I'd kept those in. It took me a while to finish this build, to be honest. I broke it up with a little bit of doing stuff between it, so I did it in a couple of takes. I didn't just rush through it. Although it might seem that way when I've got it on times 10 and times 5 speed builds. So, yeah. I really love that table and chair set. I believe it comes in the the kids outdoor pack, the garden stuff, I believe, yes. I also love those ferns. I find a lot of the garden plants, they just look like bowls with leaves with balls and a couple of colored spots on them. So I like the ferns because they add a nice kind of shape to the yard, I suppose, the garden. So yeah, I use a few of those. I like using ferns. Sorry. I put in a picnic table because this area is a national park. I made it a national park. Just because when you make it a national park, you don't have to put as much stuff in to make it functioning. I believe a national park just requires a picnic table, a trash can? Yes, that's the right word. And a grill. So I have all three of those things, so it works. I don't have to put in a bathroom or anything. Inconvenient as that might be to everyone, I decided just to forgo the bathrooms here. I mean, I put a woohoo bush. I'm pretty sure you can relieve yourself in the woohoo bush, so maybe I'm wrong. I've never really thought about that before. My Sims don't really use the woohoo bush very often. Huh. Don't worry, I'll figure it out one day. Or maybe I'll have a game after this and see what I can find. If you heard that little bell in the background there, that was my cat Lincoln. He's so cute, but he's so dumb. I love him. Anyway, chucking in some more flowers and some grass just to fill in the gaps. to make it look like a very nice overgrown garden. I forgot to do terrain painting underneath the garden, but it's so dense as it is that I don't think it really matters too much. Um, I'm just adding in the fountain there. We're coming to the end of the video, so I just want to say thanks for coming, guys, and thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you next time.